was getting the seeds out of this watermelon that had gone bad. And I realized, hey, I could actually, I could do a video on this. You can see how it's dripping down there. But the fluids filled up this pan. This watermelon had sat for a long time, and we didn't get around to eating it. But I figured instead of just chunking the whole thing in the compost, that I'd get the seeds out. And these are the seeds I've been getting out of it. I got a bunch of them, don't I? And they're big, chunky, healthy seeds. I mean, look at my hand there. You can see. I mean, they're good size, nice chunky seeds. They almost look like raisins. Laying here. Oh, I noticed the flies like them. Got them little tiny flies. But yeah, digging through. The funny thing is digging through this thing kind of reminded me of the scene on Walking Dead where the crazy bald-headed woman was digging through zombie guts. If y'all have ever seen that, you'll understand. But I still have some seeds in there. I still got to get in there and dig out more of them. But yeah, if you've ever seen Walking Dead, you gotta in order to experience that scene, get you a watermelon and just kind of let it sit until it starts to over ripen, and then go and break it open and put your hands in there. It's like, ew. And some of it's like just falling apart gross, but for the most part, you know, it's not so bad. See, I'm just digging around in there, and see how I get the little seeds? I kind of separate them from the rest of the gunk, and I put them down over there. Get a bunch of seeds out of this thing. I just kind of reach in there and pull it out and start going through it. This right here has almost got the texture of some fish meat that I've seen. It still smells like good watermelon, but it's just a little too ripe for us. See the seeds there? And, just go in there and keep digging the seeds out and put them in there. But I'll reach down in there and grab a chunk. Just kind of look through it. But yeah, we had watched the Walking Dead not too long ago, and there was the scene where the crazy bald-headed lady, I think they call her Alpha. She is when she and Beta got together in their beginning of their journey together, when they learned to kind of trust each other. The two of them were sitting there after they killed a bunch of zombies, and they broke into one, kind of like I'm doing here, and pulled the insides of them out. This is kind of what it reminds me of. Just reaching in there and just pulling chunks out and looking through them to see if I get any watermelon seeds. I don't think zombies have watermelon seeds in them, unless of course they love going out in the watermelon patch and eating watermelons. But this watermelon, when I broke it open, it was warmer inside the watermelon than it was the temperature outside here. Look at that. All right, see the seeds? There's seeds right there. So it'd be easy to miss a couple of those seeds. I dropped one. There's one there. So just break open see that? So just break it open and just start getting those little seeds out. One thing about a watermelon is when you let it sit and get overripe like that, you know these seeds have matured. Because a lot of watermelons have seeds in them that are not mature. And then you take them out and you plant them and they never do anything. It's because you didn't let them sit and mature long enough before you got them out of the watermelon. There's a seed there. See, some of these are not mature. Right? These little white ones like that, they're not mature seeds. What you want is you want them dark ones like that. They're more firm. They're mature seeds ready to grow more watermelons. So you just get them all out and save every darn one of them. I don't know how many seeds these are. I'm gonna say it's over 100. You know, each watermelon's different. You know, there's all of these little white ones that are not mature. They could have matured, you know, honestly could have had a lot more. But you just gotta dig through it a little bit, get all those seeds out. Whoop. Oh my gosh. I think I've probably got the majority of these seeds. I've got a whole bunch of them there. Stick my fingers through the side of the watermelon. Next time I get a watermelon, I'm going to make watermelon wine. I think that'd be a good project. Ooh, look at that. I missed all those seeds right there. Just as soon as I was getting ready to give up on getting the seeds out. Look at that, I got more. Actually, this one right here might have been good enough to make wine out of, but I didn't think about that before I started doing all this. I'm not prepared to make wine. I need to get some stuff together to be able to do that. I think that'd be a wonderful project one of these days for some watermelon. If I grow some good watermelon out there in the garden, then I'll definitely have enough to make wine. I don't know how many, I mean, this is a good sized watermelon, so I don't know. All right, I think I'm done digging around in this thing. Oh my gosh. Oop, there's a seed right there. Look at that. I think that's ready to dump in the compost. What do you think? Jeez. Yeah. All right. Look at how it's dripping down there. That's why those little flies like coming around. Look at all those seeds. A bunch of seeds there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole pan and of course I don't want to get myself all wet from watermelon stuff, but I'm going to take most of this and just go dump it in the compost. Dump that pan out there in the grass. Okay, I got that cleaned up. Take it out to the compost. Let me get my phone off the tripod here. And of course I do have some little bits hanging out. But there's my seeds. I'm gonna collect them all and take them inside and wash them off and then lay them out on paper towels to dry. Because I don't want them to just sit and be wet in the sunshine, because then they may want to sprout. I got watermelon juice on my boots. Hey, you stay in there. No, you stay in there. No, you stay in there. I'll go out to the compost pile and show you where I put the watermelon. We like that cat to stay on the deck. She didn't need to be going out and about. She got injured. Had to take her to the vet and get her some medicine and everything. So we don't like her being outside. But anyway, that's the watermelon. Went ahead and brought it out here. And one thing about stuff like this, you put out in your compost pile, the birds will come around here and just they'll get all in that and eat it all up, which is good. You know, it's like I told on one of my other videos, you know, God blesses me, and if I can be a blessing to others, if God can be a blessing to others through me or whatever, then I'm all for it. You know, I put this out here, and tonight, you know, if critters come around like raccoons and possums and things and want to sit up here and enjoy some watermelon, I think that's great. The birds, they'll come over here, they'll pick at that, they'll enjoy it. It's a blessing for the birds. Well, my compost is just changes every time I come out here and look at it. Yeah, any kind of plastic or tape or anything that was on the cardboard, you know, after the cardboard disintegrates and falls apart, kind of like it is here, and after the bugs turned it into dirt and everything, then all that tape will be easily, you know, pulled out from all the compost. So I'm not worried about all that. So hope you enjoy digging guts out of an old watermelon. Look at all these seeds. And a bunch of watermelon seeds. That means this coming spring, well, I'm not going to plant every one of those, but this coming spring I'm going to have a bunch of watermelon plants planted. And maybe I'll have some sprouted in pots to be able to sell. If I got, let's see, I don't know, what's good going price for watermelons that are sprouted in pots? Like if you went to Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot or even like a roadside stand, you know, what price do these normally go for? I don't know. I've seen people spend, you know, pretty good money for one of these. If each one of these seeds was $3, like a $3 plant after it was sprouted in a pot that somebody would buy and bring home, that's a good bit of money right there. A lot to think about, huh? All right. I'll talk to you later.